I don't.
Usually we have had sessions like this before. Usually we get responses. So just anything that comes to your mind.
Okay, one Anandita have written that because there is huge career opportunity in finance. Okay, that is good, great. One of the major part can be another one. So till now only one person have written. So I guess only one person is interested in finance, or are there any other person who are interested in finance? They can at least write. I can understand you cannot speak. You don't want to speak, that is okay, but at least write in the chat sessions. Okay, one have written because Snare have written because it helps to gain knowledge in the field of bank, stock market, insurance, and many more. Yes, it helps in knowledge building. Great. So one thing you all are giving the answers. I'm not giving this answer. So one thing is it has a better career opportunities. Definitely it has. Second, it helps in gaining knowledge. Great. Now the third thing is anyone or I should only 2% because interested in finance. Oh, that is great. Interest in finance. But this interest in finance is quite difficult to understand because today you might have an interest in finance, tomorrow you might not have. So you need to have a very uh, uh, purpose to go with the finance, a very I'll say that a very strong purpose to go in the finance. Because first thing, I'll tell you one thing, why the finance is not very much well paid jobs. It is not very well paid jobs. So you need to have a great interest or a great uh, I'll say ki you must have an we generally say ki you should have a purpose to do it. Like you have the time, you have the if you can give time to the career in finance, then you can definitely grow here in the finance. So yes, let's take to the presentation now that why finance. So that is yes, one thing is definitely there, that it will help you in gaining knowledge. It has better career opportunities. Well, it was not well paid, that is okay, but still it gives you a better career opportunities. Third, it will uh, refrain from most of the travelings. Like in many of the job much traveling is required, but in finance it is more likely of a desk job if anyone wants to do something like that. That is a one major thing I have come across many students whom I have trained or whom I have coached, that what should we take. We don't want to go for the sales, we don't want to go, we don't want to travel. Then this finance will give you a good opportunity because it is not more related to the traveling part. And one thing is one of the participant has said that it gives you the immense knowledge what is going on in the country, why it is going on. So this the finance is related to the everything, whether it is geopolitical issues, whether it is your finance, your Indian economy, it can be the industries, it can be your sectors. So they're all by doing finance, by having a career in finance, you will have a understanding of the total market. That is not the market I mean to say by the stock market, but yes, the total economy, whether it is world economy and the and the Indian economy, sorry. So yes, so it helps you in gain knowledge, it helps you in getting more opportunities, and it helps you in also yes, it helps you in getting this uh, the stock markets. It helps you grow, it helps you invest. Because if you want to invest, you want to retire early, you want to save, then the finance, a career in finance will definitely help you with the knowledge you have gained in your career. So with this I think if there is any question related to that, why should we take finance, then I think we can take question here right now. Any questions on why finance? Let me remind you one thing, there are no question answer round. At the end, the questions will be taken in between the presentation. So it is not more like that I give you a presentation, at the end I'll ask question. Yes, if no, it will not be there. Also, in this presentation, at the end there is a question and I want answer on that. So I request anyone to just listen to the everyone to listen to the PPT very carefully, because at the end I will ask one question. So shall I go ahead, or do you have any questions?
Yeah, I think you can go ahead. I cannot see any other
Yeah,
questions
same
in the
thing.
Q&A box.
Yes. So okay, so let's now discuss about the different roles and career path you have in finance. So anyone have any knowledge or any prior knowledge about what are the different roles? I cannot see any chat. Yeah, anyone? Do you have any idea what are the investment banker? Yes, that is the most lucrative job. Definitely, it is one of them. The role that can be taken. Another, anything else that came to your mind?
There's another answer in the Q&A box that says
CFA.
CFA.
Yes. So, let me tell you, Vaishak, CFA is not a career. CFA is a certification. That is a certified financial analyst. So, from your answer, we can say this: financial analyst is a career. Definitely. So yes, so out of the 10, I have taken 10. This list, the next list which I am going to show is an indicative list. It does not cover the whole finance career. There are too many jobs within the subdomains. But yes, yeah, portfolio management, risk analyst. Yes, good. So four to you have covered. Out of the 10 which I have taken, four you all have covered. Sure. So let's go ahead. That's great that I am having this much response. Thank you so much. Now, so then yes, so we have investment banking, research analyst, financial analyst, this risk analyst, and we have a trader, commercial and retail banker, merger and acquisition and restructuring advisory, portfolio manager, financial planner and advisor. And one thing which I think most of you are not aware is financial journalism. You can also have a career in a financial journalism and finance education. So right now, I think many edtech platforms are coming up with the finance, with the education or the certifications in finance. And recently, if you have read the news, our education minister have done one MOU signed with the Bajaj Finance for having certification courses in the field of insurance and banking. So there, who will teach them? So the person who have a career in finance, who have done have experience, they will teach there. So yes, it can be one of the things. So let's take one by one. The investment banking. So what is an investment banker? Investment banker, as you as the name suggests, banking of the investments. Like it can a part of a if you want to sell your equity, you want to go into the IPO, you want to grow your business, then whom will you go after? You cannot go after anyone. You don't want. How can you find your investors? So finding investors and good investor is the work of a investment banking is investment banker. So investment banking as a career is very lucrative nowadays. But let me remind you one thing: as lucrative it is, it as difficult it is to go there. In the investment, going in investment banking is very difficult. The core investment banking, yes, you can be in the support investment banking. That is great. But in the core investment banking will take around 5 to 6 years of experience. Then you can be a good investment banker. The second thing is the research analyst. So what is so research analyst is the next job that is very sought after the investment banking. So research analyst is, I can say, it is the base of the investment banking. Here what you'll do, you will research analyst can be ESG research analyst, it can be equity research analyst, it can be any research analyst. So what does a research analyst do? Research analyst go take the help of the databases like Capital IQ and Bloomberg, and research about the equities. It depends on what field it is based on. It can be he can the research analyst can go in the for the environmental social governance research works. So it is more of a researching the about the company, about the business, about the industry. So this is what a research analyst do. The financial analyst, as you all know, that it is analyzing the financial statement, balance sheet and all, and creating models. And model creation is in the two things, in the financial analyst and the risk analyst, they majorly work on the qualitative and quantitative models. So financial modeling is a major part of both these analysts, that is the financial analyst and the risk analyst. Now let's come to the second fourth thing is the risk analyst. So risk analyst is the one who assesses the risk in a, it can be a market risk, it can be a credit risk, and it can be operational risk. Market risk, the volatility of the market, how volatile is the market. Acha, before going ahead, are you aware of them? What is the volatility in the market? Or I should explain that first? Yeah, hello. Am I audible?
Yes,
No. Okay.
yes,
No.
you're audible.
No,
Yeah,
no.
someone has
No.
answered
So,
no.
so volatility is what? The when a stock market, how frequently a stock, how frequently an equity moves. It can go up, it can go down. It's the volatility of that. How frequently it changes, the price change, the change in price with respect to the market condition is the volatility. If I tell you in the very layman terms, so it is the work of a risk analyst to assess these market volatilities, that what will be the volatility in the market, what will be the change in the price if due to some news, this news analysis, the geopolitical analysis, it all comes, it all, they all are part of risk, and hence it comes under the market risk. Credit risk comes with the banking part, where it was assessed that what is the credit worthiness of an issuer, that how much is will he be willing, or will he be able to pay debt the issuer has taken. So it is more of a credit risk analyst. And the operational risk is the with respect to the business operations. So what, so suppose if you are running let's say a distillery, so what are the operational risks with respect to the distillery? It can be the government risk, it can be the risk of low production of the sugarcane, it can be the risk of lower availability of the sugarcane syrup. So it can be or it can be some external factors, so like climate conditions. And also these are the factors like which are specifically related to a business. So these are operational risk, and that is why it is an operational risk analyst. Operational risk analyst also involves this basic financials. So yes, it comes under career of finance. Now the next thing is a trader. I think everyone, most of you are aware what is a trader. So you can be a trader in the equity, in the commodity, in the F&O market, or it can be in the currency market. In the forex, you can trade. So you can be working like I'll give you example of one company, that is Anand Rathi. Most of you have heard of it. So Anand Rathi do employ traders. They also trade. So so there you can trade. So it is more like that you buy equity, you sell equity, something like that. So you have to gain profit of out of that. So it can be equity, it can be a commodity, it can be derivatives, or it can be the foreign exchange. So any doubt till here? Then I'll go ahead, because there is no point in going ahead if you have doubt till here. Anything, or shall I go ahead? Okay, thanks. So yeah, next one is the banker. So you have been through you all have a bank account, so you go there, and there are very uh, private banks and public banks. So you can be a banker, you can go, you can become a banker there. I think this is not, I should explain, because what is a banker everyone knows. Now the M&A and restructuring, actually it is a part of it is a part of investment banking, but I have taken it a different, because sometimes the company take only this for the merger and M&A is merger and acquisition, and the restructuring advisory is the whenever a company is not able to pay the debt. So it goes to the creditor of the company goes to the NCLT, and the NCLT, if initiated the insolvency and bankruptcy code against the company, then it go into the restructuring. So there are careers, but I'll say this restructuring advisory careers are more of a company secretaries and the CAs. But yes, it is a good career if you want to, if you are a CA or you want to pursue CA or you are a CS. So restructuring advisory has a good scope, I must say. Whereas M&A requires MBA in finance majorly, and CA and MBA in finance. So M&A is more of a like, if you want to, suppose you want to acquire company A acquire want to acquire a company B. So then it will go through a an advisory firm like Deloitte, KPMG. They all do M&A and restructuring advisory. So they all go through there. Now it can be a merger of two entities, can be acquisition. So it is more of a, if you want to acquire a company, if you want to merge with a company, then those firms, they will suggest that what should be the swap ratio, how much equity should be bought, or something in that sort. So portfolio manager and is one where you will be assigned a portfolio of an HNI client, and their portfolio manager and trader, I must say they are quite the similar kind of a thing. Whereas a trader may work under a portfolio manager. So I'll say that a portfolio manager is kind of a promotion of a trader. So when a trader gets promoted, it becomes a portfolio manager. So it is more of a similar kind of a job as a trader. But yes, here your responsibility is much higher. You are more, you have to be responsible, you have to take informed decisions, and you cannot go wrong, definitely, for the portfolio manager, because here the it can be HNI clients, it can be your own company who have made your portfolio manager for managing the investments. It is more like an investment and portfolio manager. Now financial planner advisor is the one which plans the financial, like you have heard of a Niti Aayog. So it is the planning commission of India, earlier the planning commission of India. Same way the companies also have a financial planner and advisor, and in the time to time, the team of the financial planning team, they have to advise that what is going wrong, what is not going wrong. So this they go through the different operational analysis, business analysis, and they go through it, ki what are the changes to be done, how can the maximum profit can be achieved, how can the operational expenses can be reduced. So this is how the financial planner works. And yes, financial planner also involves the investment advisor. Like financial planner and advisor, your insurance advisor can be a part of a financial planner, or advise it. This job of insurance is more of a insurance and investment is more of a financial advisor job. Okay. So I think financial journalism, which I have covered. So let's move to the next. So when I was talking about all these the careers, so you all must be knowing, want to know that what are the skills we should be needing. So I just wanted to know from you, what according to you, after listening to me, are the skills you require. Then I'll go ahead. I think only two out of 18. I think only two are interested. Mr. Veshak and Miss Snehal. Only they are. Uh, like I'll tell you, I have a surprise gift for you, but it will be only given if you answer me. Analytical skills, financial knowledge, great. Pranati, that's great. Yes, these are the two things. required, but not only these. Yeah, so accounting, great. Financial modeling, just wanted to understand, Pranjal, financial modeling for financial analyst. Yes, great. So I was telling that there is one gift for all of you if you answer that question which I'll ask. So yes, communication skills. That is very good answer. I'm not expecting anyone, but yes, it is the much required thing. Communication skills, because you have to uh, talk with your clients regularly. Yes, great. Uh, Good to see the. Okay, so I am going ahead. Now let's see. Uh, yes. So first thing is the interpersonal skills. What is the interpersonal skill? So interpersonal skill is more like you should be communicate clearly, which you all have said very clearly. Communication, your relationship building. It is a very crucial thing. That is why I have kept it as a first thing. If you are not able to communicate, then there is no point of having a career in finance. It is, I'm not saying you have to say you have to sell anything. No. But at least what you are analyzing, what you are doing, then you should be able to communicate. And communication way happens two-way. So by verbal communication, so it becomes your interpersonal skills, the way you handle your client, the way you handle your colleagues, the way you handle your own managers and all. It is very much required. And when you do it by writing, it becomes the financial reporting. So if you are a very good analyst, but you are not able to report it, then it is of no use. If you cannot make a good report out of it, if you cannot take things into on with a pen and paper, and you can explain it to your client clearly, that or to your bosses very clearly ki what is going on, then it is of no use. So one is the interpersonal skill which is required. Second is the financial reporting, very much required. Third is the analytical skills, which you have already said. Yes, you should be good in deducing the things. So yes, it is a you should analyze, and analysis of means analysis of financial statements, analysis of scenarios, analysis of geopolitical issues. You must have noticed why I'm telling you all the geopolitical, because this geopolitical issue nowadays has become a very crucial part for a financial analyst or for having a career in finance. So because when you go through the Economic Times or any business newspaper, you will heard that every company is going through some every company who is into the exports or who is into the global business, they are having a difficulties. So that is why you will require this geopolitical analysis to have a command in geopolitical analysis. So analysis not only include the financial statement, yes, it is very much required, but except the financial analysis, you must be good at industry analysis, basics of economics analysis, and this, yeah, world and global and domestic both. So both the economies and both the political scenarios you should also take into account. That fourth thing is the financial modeling and valuation. So yes, models are what you deduce a model, you make some model on the tools available, and there you enter some values and you forecast the values. So yeah, financial modeling is more like of a forecasting model. So there you forecast the future of a company or the future of a business. And valuation is, you will you all must have heard in the Shark Tank, what is the valuation of your equity, what is the valuation of your company. So what is valuation? So valuation is the total net worth of your the sorry that yes, total net worth of your company, what your company valued at. So it is more of a valuation of a business. Like for example, if I have a equity of 1% of a company at, and I have bought the equity at 100 rupees, so the valuation of the company will become the 10,000 rupees. So it is like so that is why this is a very lame example, but in the bigger terms, the valuation, it's very good. And yes, valuation is also itself a career option, but yes, with the experience, you will be able to get this career with a very good experience into the investment banking. So it is now the business intelligence and familiarity with the analysis tools. So all you have you must have heard about the BI, Power BI, Tableau. So they are Excel. So they help you in creating models, they help you creating charts, they help you in creating graphs and all, which will help you in understanding the or doing your analysis better. And you must have the knowledge of basic databases of, like we say, the financial tools, the basic databases like Capital IQ, Bloomberg. So anyone heard of Bloomberg till now? What is Bloomberg or what is Capital IQ? Yes, yes. So Pranati, would you like to answer what is Bloomberg or Capital IQ? Anandita, okay. uh Sure. So Anandita is asking. So, okay. So Bloomberg and Capital IQ, they are the databases. Sorry, I'm not. So, yeah. So they are the databases which these two come. Capital IQ is the database of the S&P, and Bloomberg is the database of the Bloomberg itself. So they provide the database of the of all the almost all the listed companies in the world. So there you can search up the brief about the company, about what are the financial, the status, financial strengths of the company, strength, weakness. They also cover these things. And what is how much equity is getting sold, what is the net worth of the company, what is the market capitalization. So these are the basic information. I think you have heard the name of a money control. So more of a, it is the uh, much complex version of money control. Money control has very less information, they have a very huge information. So they cover the almost all most of the listed companies of the world. So they have the huge database of the listed companies, especially private companies are also there, but listed companies, every listed company is there. So yes, now let's go to the next thing. Yes, accounting skills very much required. You should be able to understand that how a balance sheet is prepared, how a cash flow statement is prepared, how a profit and loss statement is prepared, and what comes in the profit and loss statement. What are the entries that go from profit and loss to balance sheet, and what are the entries that go from balance sheet to cash flows. So yes, you must be aware of it, and you should be very good at accounting. Although if you are not good at accounting, still you can choose a career in finance, because it is not the only part which is required. So from the accounting comes the cash flow, which I have told. So, what is a cash flow? I think all you must have known or not. Yes, yes. Pranati gives the right answer. Yeah. So, cash flow, I think you all have known what is a cash flow statement. So, anyone would like to know what is a cash flow statement? Just say yes. I'll explain what is a cash flow statement. I think no one wants to know what is a cash flow. I am assuming that you all know what is cash flow and what is cash flow management. Because if you know cash flow, you'll know the cash flow management. Okay, let me tell you. Basically, all the cash which is available as on date is the cash flow. That is the inflow and out in that is inflow minus outflow is your net cash flow. So all the cash flow which you have in your business as on today is the cash flow. It is majorly as on it works majorly as on today. Suppose my business, I have a cash in hand of rupees 100 rupees. I invested, or I the outflow becomes 80 rupees. So at present I have cash of 20 rupees. Now if I have to take some decision based on the cash, then I have to take the decision based on the amount I have today, that is of 20 rupees. So majorly it is more of a cash flow management, is like how do you increase your inflow and reduce your outflows. So one way of doing it is, if you reduce the debtors day and increase the creditors day, then you will have more cash flow in hand. So an example I am giving. So next is the mathematical skills. So yes, a mathematical skills is a basic skill like predictive analysis or calculation of percentages, ratios. So that you should be aware of. You should have good knowledge of that. Next is the data management. This is one of the most important information, most one of the most important skill you should have, because when you will be working in any organization, you will be loaded with a lots of data. Then it can be lots of data of the companies, it can be lots of financial statements, anything can be there. So now you have to be good at managing the data. Like suppose if you have been given a portfolio of 10 companies, then you should you should know that how I can your manager will be able to access your data very easily. So it should be very organized, and at the same time you should be able to, if you want to analyze suppose company A, so you should be able to easily through the data of company A. So you should be very uh, good at managing the data. It is the part of the managing. Now same goes with the storing part, managing and storing. uh, and yes, the one of the important thing is the data gathering. Gathering the data is also important, because most of the time we if you are not gathering data from an authentic source, it can be a skewed data, or it can be a distorted data. So that you also have to take into account that the data you are taking, or that the data you are getting from the any public sources, then it should be authenticated. For example, I tell you, one of my the company's data I was searching. So on the BSE, the data was different, and on the it is a listed company. On the BSE, it was different, and on the website of the company, it was different. So which data should I select? So I choose the BSE data. So this thing you have to be very clear that which data you are taking, and which are you are taking into account. Okay. So the next thing is the financial transaction knowledge. It definitely you should have the knowledge of markets, stock market, different currencies, how the currencies move, different commodities, what are the different investment vehicles, like gold is an investment vehicle. You can invest in gold. What are the other things? You can invest in the debentures of companies. You can invest in the futures and options. So like you should know about all this thing. Okay. So till now, any doubt? If you have any doubt, then we can take it, or else.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions, you can just post in the Q&A box because we won't be taking questions at the end. So if any doubts, you can get it cleared now.
Actually, my philosophy is, at that end you won't be able to remember what you want to ask. So it's better you ask in the between, and when and get your doubts clear, so that you can listen to the next thing much more clearly. So if you have any doubts, then we can take it now. I assume that you all have no doubts, everything is clear. Okay, if
Yeah, I think we can go ahead because I can't see any more questions.
shall I go ahead, ma'am?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so then I'll take it. Okay, I'll go. So the last topic, that how to acquire this skills. I think these are the two three things you all are interested. Ki what are the skills? What are the career opportunity? What are the skills, and how to acquire these skills? Right? Okay, so Can anyone tell me how do you acquire the skills? Now I have told you the skills. What are the skills required? Now I want the answer how to acquire these skills. Anyone have any idea how to acquire this skill? I'm not getting any answer.
There are some answers in the chat box.
Okay, okay, okay.
NISM.
Sorry. I was open. I have opened, I think, another chat box. It was a Q&A. Okay, sorry. Yeah, we've been yeah, doing courses, NISM and CFM certificates. Yes, that's great. Yeah, so let's take it. I'm sorry, my screen is stuck. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, so first thing is, as you have told, that it can be done by online courses. So many institute provide these courses. For example, Corporate Finance Institute provide good courses. You can go through it. Uh, Second thing is you can also go for the specialized certification like the Chartered Accountant, Chartered Financial Analyst, certified public accountant, certified financial planner, financial risk management manager, sorry, and many more. So it can be, yes, you can do Coursera, Udemy, like you have written in the chat in private platform, and you can, sorry, hmm, you can go through the different NISM also provide certificates. So these are many certification that you can go. These are the private certification, and NISM are the certification of the NSE. So these are the certification you can go, and the most of the students or the I have met, they are going through either through CA, CFA, or the FRM. But I must say that they are quite lengthy programs. So in the meantime, if you have time, if you sorry, if you don't have time, then you can go to the certifications of the CFI Institute, NISM, and NCFM. There are so many good certifications are available. So you can also go through them. You can also acquire these skills from reading books and magazines. So one of the magazine which I follow is the Harvard Business Review. I think most of you have heard about it. And there are some books which are my personal favorite, so I have written there. I'm not saying you have to read them, but yes, if you any time you come across any bookstore, just try to get one out of the book which you are which seems appealing to you. So you can just read it, and it will definitely help you a lot. Fourth thing is having a degree or diploma in finance. It is a very detailed courses are there in I think right now many organizations are providing online MBAs also, so you don't have to go to any institute or anywhere else. So you can have a diploma or degree in finance. The one of the thing you can do is experience, that is learning by doing, but that will take a lot of time. And definitely at the start you will not get those of the career options, the lucrative job options that I've been telling you. So this option is actually the experience of learning by doing is the last option. If you're not able to do anything out of all these things, then you can do learning by experiencing. And one of the thing which can help you in acquiring the skills is the reading newspapers. So what how it will help? So reading newspaper will help you in analyzing. It will help you in analysis. It will help you in the economic analysis. It will help you in geopolitical analysis. So yes, this newspaper will help you a lot. It will improve your analysis, and it will improve the quality of the discussion you will have with your colleagues or with your seniors. So definitely it is one of the major thing you should definitely do, that is read newspaper daily. So anything anyone wants to ask here, then I'll go to the next slide. If there is anything, any questions, anything in mind, anything comes up, that are you all aware of now what is a CFA, what is CPA, what is FRM? Yes, yes. Okay. So you are all aware. Okay, that's great. So anything you want to know or anything you want to ask, just write yes, no at least. No. Okay. Okay, that's great. Great. So how to get our first finance job? That is a good question. Now it depends on what is the degree you have as a graduate. So let's see, let's take it up this question. So let's see, if you have a BTech in computer science, then it is very difficult for you to get your first finance job. So Mr. Pranjal, I think you should specify what is your graduation, then I must be able to help you. Or let's say if you are a engineering degree, yes, that is what I have been thinking, that you are an engineer. So for an engineer, it is very difficult to get a finance job. Why? Because after graduation, you will not be able to get it. So what you can do, you can go for courses. That is the specialized certification courses. You can go for CA. Yes, you can do CA after engineering. You can go for CFA. You can go for CFP, FRM. These are the courses you can do, or you can go through the diploma or degree in finance. It can be PGDM or it can be MBA. So then and only then you will be able to get through your first finance job. I myself, I am is a computer science engineer, and I have to get my first finance job. I have done MBA. So I think if you have time, you can go for CA if you have interest. So you can also go for CA, and the I'd say quite an easy option is going for MBA. Have I cleared it, or you still have some doubt? Yeah. So let's go ahead. Uh, so what are the importance of internship and projects? So I am telling you, there is no slide after that on this topic. There is no matter written on it. So I just wanted to hear from you if anyone of you have done internships and projects, any projects in your college, be it engineering, be it Bachelor of Science, BSc, MSc, anything. I just wanted to know if you have done any internship and projects. No, yes. So no. So let me tell for those who have not done it. So what is an internship? Internship, what is the importance of it? So internship help you in getting you into the office, in getting you the business environment. It is a 2 month or three months of kind of a mini training program where you will be working in the office, in the company, with those who have the experience. So yes, definitely it help you in building the, like, how in your, let's say, in developing that how an office, what is an office culture, how to work in office. So this is already, it is required. It is help you in building your interpersonal skills. That is must required, which I have tell earlier, that the first requirement or skill you should have. So how to communicate, how to behave, these all the skills. Like what happens in the colleges I have been into, so I can tell. So what happened in the college, we sometimes we miss first class because we are not able to get up on time. But in the internship, you will not be able to do it. You have to reach in time, so it teaches you the discipline. So the importance, first thing is the internship teaches you discipline. Although internships are not well paid, I agree, but yes, it teaches you uh, to be in a discipline. It teaches you the office etiquettes. It teaches you the importance of hierarchy in the office. That is the major thing. And on the job training, you might learn or you might not learn, but these are the about the job or about the that particular career or about that particular role you are assigned, you may or may not learn. But these are the two three things majorly which help you in the internship. Now when it comes to project, it helps you improve in your technical skills majorly, because generally what we do projects from the college or from home. So in the projects they will give you certain things to do, and that too on a deadline. So in the college we are all the time miss deadlines. That I think all of you agree with me. If we have to submit an assignment today, we'll submit tomorrow morning or tomorrow evening. But in a project, it cannot happen. You have to submit the project in deadline. So that is how I think it helps you in maintaining a discipline. So these are the importance of internship and project. It is very much required. You should do internship and you should do projects. As I told you, it will definitely help you, or it sometimes you'll it will get you to a good senior. Connects you to a good senior who can help you in going ahead in that organization, in that business if you want to go. So one line which I say for the importance of internship is, your network is your net worth. So when you go to the internship, build your network. So if you have a good network there, then it will definitely help. Okay. So let's go to the next thing now. So this is the question I want to ask. I have specified it in the PPT definitely. So I just wanted to know from you, what is the future of finance? The one who will answer will certainly get one gift from me. But yes, I just wanted to know what is the future of finance from you. So I told you uh, there is no Q&A in the end. If before answering this question, if you have any doubt, please ask. Feel free to ask this, or else if you don't have any doubt, then I just wanted the question of this answer, and then we can wind up. The answer is in the PPT. If you have listened it, you should know it. Even if you have seen the PPT clearly, you should know it. So I'm waiting for the answer. Anyone? At least write yes. Do you know the answer? Not know the answer. Anyone would like to take a guess? At least take a guess. There is no harm.
There is one answer in the Q&A box.
Yes. Let's say the finance industry is rapidly evolving. Agreed. What is the future? Where lies the future of finance? That is my question. At least, okay, I'll say that Mr. Vishak have taken it. But anyone, where is the future of finance lying? No one wants to take this answer. Untapped potential rising. Okay, digitally evolving. Okay. Okay, so let me. I think you are going in. My question was in different direction. You are all going in different direction. So no, 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 no. I'm not asking. So I'll tell you what is the future of finance. The future of finance lies in the not in the AI. Sorry, the future of finance lies in the green finance. My whole PPT I have made it with the green themed, because the sustainability which I have told, ESG, environment, social, and governance. So the green finance is the future. So if you have a chance of working in any company which is working on the green bonds or in with related to the green finance, so I think it is uh, you will learn a lot there. And recently, I think you all have heard in the news that COP28 have happened, and there they also mentioned and specified on the climate change, global warming. So definitely in the future there is going to be a huge potential for the green finance. So if any one of you, that is my advice, if any one of you are getting a chance to work in the green finance, so you can. So since none of you have answered, so then this gift applies to all. So this is my LinkedIn. So what you can do is either you can Google search my name, Pallav Kumar Goyal, or you can, if you got this PPT, you can go through the link in the PPT. So you can connect with me on LinkedIn, and if you have any doubt with related to the MBA, related to finance, or related to anything in your career, so you can reach out to me. And my fees for the career coaching is only just connection. So you have to connect with me, and you can ask anything you have related to your career. So I think so. So if you can, anyone can try searching there. That if you Google search my name, you'll get it. So I think that's all from my side. Even if as of now, even if anyone have any query, I would love to answer. Or else I think we can wind up the
Yeah,
presentation.
if there is still anyone who has who wants to ask something about the topic, can just ping in the Q&A box. Meanwhile, I am also launching a quick feedback poll for all those people who are still here, and they can just let us know that, if the session was helpful, whether they would recommend this webinar to their friends. One more thing is that if you guys want to watch this session again, it is there on YouTube. I am just sharing the link to the YouTube video in the chat window. You can just pick it up from there and you can go back to it anytime and refer to whatever you want to. So yeah, we are getting some responses. Thank you so much, Pallav, for coming on board and speaking on this topic. You made it very interactive, and I'm pretty sure that people who attended took away the knowledge that they were supposed to. I think yeah, there is one question
One
by the
question:
way.
can you suggest, sir? Can you
Uh,
suggest a good colleges for MBA? I think for the betterment of the audience, I think it would not be good to suggest here. But if you can connect with me on LinkedIn, I can definitely, because in suggesting a good college, I have to ask few questions from you. So either if you are willing to answer here, then that is, I think you can open your mic and ask. That will be much better, because answering what is a good college, it is a to be very honest, it has a different answer for different people. For example, if you have let's say 50 lakh in your hand, then I will not say that any college in India is good for you. You can go to UK, and you can go to US. But if you have, and at the same time, if you have 5 lakh in hand, then I cannot suggest you I am Ahmedabad to go. So it totally depends on your financial condition, to be very honest here. But yes, it totally depends on your financial condition. So I'll not say that which college is good for anyone. So, and also it depends on the cat percentile you have. So I think it will be better if you can just ping me on Insta on sorry on LinkedIn, and we can chat there, or we can discuss there. It will be great in there, I think.
Yeah, so you can connect with Pallav on LinkedIn. And okay, so okay, there is okay.
One
So
more one more
this person
Q&A.
is yeah, yeah,
Okay,
no, no,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
it's by
That
the
is
same
yeah.
person.
That
Yeah,
will be great. Yeah, that will be
yeah.
great, I think. Uh,
All right. I think we that brings us to the end of the session. I will also quickly end the poll. Thank you so much once again, Pallav,
Thank you so
for
much, ma'am, for
this. Yeah.
inviting. Thank you so much. It was great session. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes, yes, yes,
And I
absolutely.
love to interact actually in other sessions which I had earlier. So the audience, so that is why I deduced this thing to ask the question, because last time when I did it one webinar, so no one was willing to ask, and I've kept the Q&A at the last. So this time I've changed the style,
The
so that
format.
the question,
Yeah.
yeah, format I changed so that the question can be asked in the between. And
Yeah,
it
no,
was a
I think,
great that I
yeah, that
have
has
got
worked. Yeah.
many answers from the participants. That is great.
Yeah. We are also getting some positive feedback in the chat. So thank you so much for sharing your feedback. So, all right. Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so